I think some city people used to put there. Heard that Laura's law.
I'm not part of your.
Okay. That's true. Chair. Just got out of welcome chair. Almost training, organized, there's one of those. It was talking about others. I felt pretty good. I said a little bit. Good X-ray finally. Legs not broken. Down crutches. Not legs, operate air.
If I sound funny, then I'll be like.
Let me see what you've got here.
These are they any particular order?
No, it'll be okay. There's one that I've got to find first. though. This is it. Thank you. Yep. I think we're good. We're missing sores. But she's not coming. Yep. Yep.
Okay, I call this meeting to order. Welcome everyone in the room. Welcome everyone at home. Today is April 26th. It is right at 7 p.m. So we'll go ahead and get started. This is the Bangor School Committee regular meeting. Please join us for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
United States and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with justice for all.
Thank you. So first on the agenda, we have a couple of recognitions. First, we have the 2023 Main Skills USA Competition Gold Medal winner, Superintendent Tager.
Yes, thank you, Chair Hostin. The Skills USA Championships are career competition events showcasing the best career and technical education students in the nation. Contests begin locally and continue through the state and national levels. The Bangor School Department and the Bangor School Committee would like to recognize Jasmine Roy for her gold medal finish at the 2023 Main Skills USA competition in the job interview division. If Jasmine's here, if she would please come up, and Principal Butler, if you'll make the presentation.
You don't have to stand in the back of the room. Thank you.
Oh, no, I'm good.
And next, we have the Class A State Math Champions. I'd like to bring up coaches Carl Robbins and Eric Stedman, and also Principal Paul Butler. The Bangor School Department and the Bangor School Committee would like to recognize the Bangor High School math team for winning the Class A State Math Meet. The following students are being recognized: Sam Ahola, Alex Busco, Kate Busco, Evangeline Eastman, Lana Fries, Ved Jamadagni, Jacob Klein, Becca Mundell Wood, Henry Poulin, Luke Saucier, and Cuddy Stedman and Ethan Yu. If you'd all please come up.
Congratulations.
I just wanted to mention that we had our regular season and it was a long season. These mathletes came to many practices and they represented well. This is the first time that the state of Maine has hosted regional competitions since the COVID epidemic. Very proud of them. They stepped up compared to so many other schools around the state. Many awards to different places during the year. And then at the state meet, which is a separate competition, they also stepped up and won Division A there. So I just wanted to make sure and commend them, congratulate them once again. So thank you.
Want to present those? I'm gonna put the students right in the middle of the picture.
If I could have, actually, I'm gonna have Tim and Marwa make them. Unfortunately, the students are a lot taller than you guys.
Yeah.
Yep, so Caroline, if you could actually come down this way, I'll take the picture from back here, use the wide lens. And
Do you need us to overlap?
if you can a little bit, yes. So Kate, if you could actually stand in between Imka and Marwa, like in front of her, yep, like right there, yep. And then Sam, could you stand between Marwa and get your bid? Yeah, and then Cuddy, can you stand in front of Alex? And Becky, I'm gonna have you stand just a little bit to your right. Yep, and then Sarah a little bit to your right. And next, you're actually good. Sarah, yep. And then I can see it more. Fantastic, thank you, everyone. Oh, some more pictures. Thank you.
Yeah, yes, have a good night. Thanks. Congratulations. Congrats.
Great. That's the best part of these meetings is the recognitions. Next, we adjustments to the agenda. Do we have any?
No adjustments?
Perfect. So next, public comments, and just a quick reminder Members of the public may address the school committee for up to 3 minutes on school and education matters. Complaints or allegations concerning specific employees or students will not be allowed, but will be addressed through established policies and procedures. Public comments shall be directed to the school committee and be brief and not repetitive. The school committee's practice is not to respond or debate with speakers during the public comment period. The superintendent or his staff will follow up on comments outside of the meeting as appropriate. Before starting, please state your name and place of residence. And do we have any?
Wow.
Thank you, committee. My name is Michael Norton, 83 Elm Street, Bangor, Maine. I just wanted to commend a certain committee member today for having not only this duty, but a professional business downtown where yoga is offered. I've taken not her courses yet, but I've taken many of courses in mind, body, and soul. Not only yoga, but other courses like in schools, the universities. And I was happy to run into John Thompson on the way down here, the chair of astronomy and physics at UMaine. Inka, you teach at UMaine as well, right? Yes, okay. Sorry, didn't need to cross that boundary. But I ran into John and we started talking. He was at the gas station. I told him I figured out Luxitude, which is an addition for longitude and latitude maps that expresses our atmosphere, and not just our atmosphere, but the O2, CO2 cycle for planet Earth with a resonance set of prime numbers, 20 numbers, which is incredible. And more incredible is John was interested. He said, that sounds really interesting. So thanks for supporting local businesses and businesses that care about the whole planet Earth. I saw him go out there on Earth Day this weekend, helping plant the flowers and the trees and the gardens, renew them. It's great. Thanks. Happy Earth Day.
Thank you.
Next, we move on to superintendent's proposals and updates. We have no action items, but we have several informational items. And the first is the April 1st count update. Superintendent Tager.
Yes, I've provided you an update of that April 1st count in your packet.
Thank you. Next, we have the 2023 Sophomore Award of Academic Excellence.
Thank you, Chair. Similar to the Superintendent's Award given to Bangor High School seniors earlier in March, the 2023 Sophomore Award of Academic Excellence recognizes sophomores who accepted the challenge of honors and AP level courses and achieved at a high level. Assistant Superintendent Kathy Harris-Smedberg will provide a brief overview of the award and read the names in the record.
First, I want to give thanks again to Principal Lutler, who keeps helping me with the names, but if there's a mistake, it's totally on me. So always, it's a great thing to be able to say this is a Sophomore Award of Academic Excellence, and the purpose is to recognize sophomores who are beginning a rigorous high school program of academic excellence. The criteria is that the students need to have completed their first 3 semesters of high school with a cumulative average of 4.0 or higher, and there's no mathematical rounding up, so it's got to be the 4.0 or nothing. No. Students must be in attendance in Bangor High School for the first semester of their sophomore year, and they need to have taken a minimum of 5 AP or honors courses. The students are honored with a certificate will be presented at the Academic Awards ceremony. This year's recipients represent 50 students, and of those 52, 62% of them completed 9 or more AP or honor courses. 38% had a GPA of 4.5 or higher, and 2 of the students took a high of 13 courses. It's amazing. So congratulations to those students who have worked so hard to earn this prestigious award. Here we go. Parker Ashfield, Tegan Atherley, Abigail Bergmark, Alexander Busco, Paige Karen, Sophia Karen, Brock Crump, Noah Denham, Jenna Alcotti, Delaney Evans, Lana Fries, Gabrielle Godding, Jasmine Ham, Isabel Harrow, Connor Hickson, Victoria Jarnick, Caitlin Kelliter, Kristen Kendall, Dashiell Knapp, Catherine Lake, Ethan Levitt, Aiden Linder, Gabriel Locke, Anna Loring, Marin Lyon, Seamus McDonald, Evelyn Marasco, Chamaka Monecki, Andrew Newbert, Brandon Newen, Brian Newen, Rowan Osmer, Landon Parizo, Sierra Phillips, Isaac Poliquin, Sophie Reuter, Joseph Rutledge, Elizabeth Shum, Lauren Small, Lyndall Smiley, Callie Snowden, Chase Swartz, Adam Tardy, Madeline Ty, Mallory Tritt, Mackenzie Vorenkamp, Ryan Warwick, Ryan Waruri, Emily Whitney, and Wendy Shee.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to all those students. Next, we have report of reassignments for school year 2023-2024.
I'm reporting the following administrator and teacher reassignments for the school year 2023-2024. Tim Reed from assistant principal at James F. Dowdy School to assistant principal at Bangor High School. Chun-Li Crane from .4 ML teacher and .6 foreign language teacher at Bangor High School to foreign language teacher at Bangor High School. Sarah Woodworth from English teacher at Bangor High School to .6 English teacher at Bangor High School. Stephen Ritano from social studies ELA teacher at James F. Dowdy School to history teacher at Bangor High School. Jody Burgess from grade 4 teacher to grade 5 teacher at Fairmont School. Christy Donahue from grade 5 teacher to grade 4 teacher at Fairmont School. Casey Falcon from grade 4 teacher to grade 5 teacher at Fairmont School. Kelsey Gilmore from grade 5 teacher to grade 4 teacher at Fairmont School. Bambi Heath from grade 5 teacher to grade 4 teacher at Fairmont School. Lydia Murphy from grade 4 teacher to grade 5 teacher at Fairmont School. Jennifer Roy Muser from grade 4 teacher to grade 5 teacher at Fairmont School. Chloe Schaefer from grade 5 teacher to grade 4 teacher at Fairmont School. And Jessica White from grade 5 teacher to grade 4 teacher at Fairmont School.
Thank you. Next, we have report of resignations.
I'm reporting the following teacher resignations. Kristen Geit, grade 7-8 teacher, William S. Cohen School.
Thank you. Moving on to business action items. We have the first action item are the minutes for the regular meeting of April 12, 2023.
Thank you. I'm recommending approval of the draft minutes of the April 12th, 2023 regular school committee meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All in favor?
Passes 6-0.
Next, we have the financial report for January 2023 financial report.
I'm recommending approval of the January 2023 financial report.
Motion, please.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All in favor?
Passes 6-0.
Next, we have personnel. We have nominations of a teacher.
I'm recommending the following teacher nominations for the 2023-2024 school year with a one-year probationary contract. Natalie Kirby, grade 3 teacher, Down East School. Alexis Lucas, pre-K teacher, Fruit Street School. Janice Rand, pre-K teacher, Abraham Lincoln School.
Motion, please. Thank you. Any questions or discussion? All in favor?
Passes 6-0.
And next we have the second year probationary contracts. Right? Did I skip
We have the
the
first and
right.
second. Yep,
Yep.
first and second.
So first and second, and I think we can take those two together, correct?
Yes, and you can take the continuing contracts
Okay,
as well.
perfect.
I'm nominating for committee approval and election teacher nominees for the first year and second year probationary contracts from September 1, 2023 to August 31, 2024, and continuing contracts from September 1, 2023 to August 31, 2025.
Motion, please.
Not yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Got to read them all first. I
That's
think.
true.
Yeah.
That's true. I'm
Um,
patient.
Bangor High School, Caleb Tipton, Special Education. Bangor Regional Program, Nathaniel Colby, Special Education. Pupil Services, Daniel Stockinger, BCBA. Second year probationary contracts. Bangor High School, James Bohm, Special Education. Jill Kenny, School Counselor. Sarah O'Connell, Science. William S. Cohen School. Jessica Fink, Speech Language Pathologist. Victoria Casper, Grade 7-8 Science. Maureen McNichol, French. Catherine Walters, Special Education. Joy Walters, School Counselor. James F. Dowdy School. Jenna Hope, Social Worker. Lori Marchand, Special Education. Abraham Lincoln School. Shannon Shook, Special Education. Down East School. Emma Bertilli, Pre-K. Sarah James, Grade 1. Sarah McLaughlin, Art. Fruit Street School. Sarah Hicks, Music. Mary Snow School. Casey Grunder, Grade 5. Vine Street School. Jenna Bishop, Grade 1. Carolyn Mooring, School Counselor. Pupil Services. Kelly Berglund, ML Teacher. Jamie Siome, Occupational Therapist. Bangor Regional. Jamie Bartlett, Social Worker. Amanda Cobb, Special Education. Frederick Maddox, Special Education. Sarah Pomeroy, Special Education. Continuing contracts. Bangor High School, Dawn Beswick, Special Education. Caitlin Dolph, Science. Justin Jock, ELA. Jameson Plow, Special Education. Mark Quinn, Physical Education. William S. Cohen School. Jacob Gebhardt, Music. Daniel Magus, Grade 7-8 Science. Samuel Picard, Special Education. Lauren Tipkin, Grade 7, Grade 8 ELA. James F. Dowdy School. Sarah Freeman, Mathematics. Abigail Lawrence, Grade 6 ELA, Social Studies. Abraham Lincoln School. Patricia Hafner, Grade 2. Down East School. Paige Caderet, Special Education. Robin Gagner, Grade 3. Danae Johnson, Kindergarten. Fairmont School. Tiffany Albee, Grade 4. Casey Falcon, Grade 4. Kelsey Gilmore, Grade 4. 14th Straight School. Tracy Reardon, Special Education. Fruit Street School. Mallory Hersom, School Counselor. Emma Rappaport, Special Education. Mary Snow School. Gabrielle Borgon, Grade 5. Pamela Fox, Special Education. Sarah Smith, Grade 4. Vine Street School. Vanessa Bean, Special Education. Pupil Services. Lindsay Chadbourne, Social Worker .5. Acadia Tamara Scheer, Special Education. Bangor Regional. Corey Fleming, Special Education. And Courtney Reeder, Special Education.
It's a mouthful. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All in favor?
6-0.
Next, we have 2023-2024 extra duty assignments.
Okay, and this one I'm going to ask you to do the way that you suggested. I'm providing a comprehensive list of extra duty assignment nominations for the 2023-2024 school year. These nominations cover most of these duties. In anticipation of your questions, I've made notations indicating service to Bangor when not our employee. I'm recommending that the committee approval of extra duty assignments for school year 2023-2024 as listed.
Okay, and we have that, so we don't need to go through it. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All in favor?
Motion passes 6-0. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have second reading of new and revised policies. And we have, and I'm hoping that we can take them all together as well. Okay. Revised policy AC BSD, non-discrimination and affirmative action. Revised policy BBAA, school committee members, authority and duties. Revised policy BBAB, student representatives to the board. Revised policy BCB, committee member conflict of interest. Revised policy BCC, nepotism. Revised policy BEB, committee member use of social media. Revised policy BIA, school committee orientation. Revised policy CBI, evaluation of the superintendent. And new policy BHC, board relationships and communications with staff.
Thank you, Chair Austin. I'm recommending second reading of new and revised policies, revised policy AC, BSD, non-discrimination and affirmative action, revised policy BBAA, school committee members' authority and duties, revised policy BBAB, student representatives to the board, revised policy BCB, committee member conflict of interest, revised policy BCC, nepotism, revised policy BEB, committee member use of social media, revised policy BIA, school committee orientation, revised policy CBI, evaluation of the superintendent, new policy BHC, board relationships and communications with staff.
Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? Member Surratt.
Are we on the school closings and cancellations? Is that in the batch we're talking about?
That is in the next batch.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
the first reading.
Yep.
Sure. All in favor?
Passes 6-0. Thank you.
So next we have donations. Member Sorg is not here. Member John Drow, could you please read them?
Yes, to the William S. Cullen School from Beth and Art Cutrades, a cash donation to support students having a total dollar value of $250. We thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Passes 6-0. Thank you.
Next, we have the first reading of new and revised policies, and those are revised policy DFCA, Elizabeth W. Means Fund, revised policy DJA, Purchasing Authority, revised policy DJC, Bidding Requirements, revised policy DJH, Purchasing and Contracting, Procurement Staff Code of Conduct, revised policy EBC, Bomb Threats, revised policy EBCE, School Closing and Cancellations, revised policy ECBA, Energy Management Program, revised policy ECBD, Hazardous Waste Determination Plan, revised policy EEA, Student Transportation Services, revised policy EEAE, Student Transportation in Private Vehicles, revised policy EEAEFA, Video Surveillance on School Property and School Buses, revised policy EFF, Meal Prices, and revised policy EPD, Meal Charging Procedure.
I'm recommending first reading of the revised policies, revised policy DFCA, Elizabeth W. Means Fund, revised policy DJA, Purchasing Authority, revised policy DJC, Bidding Requirements, revised policy DJH, Purchasing and Contracting, Procurement Staff Code of Conduct, revised policy EBC, Bomb Threats, revised policy EBCE, School Closing and Cancellations, revised policy ECBA, Energy Management Program, revised policy ECBD, Hazardous Waste Determination Plan, revised policy EEA, Student Transportation Services, revised policy EEAE, Student Transportation in Private Vehicles, revised policy EEAEFA, Video Surveillance on School Property and School Buses, revised policy EFF, Meal Prices, and revised policy EPD, Meal Charging Procedure.
Thank you. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Member Surratt, did you have a question?
Yeah, I wanted to ask about the EBCE, the school closings and cancellations. In the last paragraph, it mentions storm days lost in excess of the number provided for in the school year calendar will be made up by conducting classes on the weekend, rescheduling or shortening scheduled vacation periods, or postponing the close of the school year as determined by the committee. I was just surprised that the remote days weren't included there. Are we sort of abandoning that as an option?
I think that we just neglected to put that in. Because this is the first reading, then we can add that to the second reading. I missed it.
That makes sense. We can add that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great observation. All in favor?
Passes 6-0, first reading. Thank you.
Okay, so we move on to committee updates, but first, any comments or questions from the committee? Member Luciano.
Hi there. So I just wanted to make a quick statement, if that's okay. I just wanted to address the budget process this year as we move towards the city's vote on our budget. So part of our job, part of my job as school committee member is to be thorough and to ask questions and to advocate for all students. And as part of that, we asked the principals to please go make sure they didn't have anything extra that we could provide upon hearing that we had a clerical error in favor of nearly $900,000. Once we had feedback from those principals that they had rechecked their numbers and had all that they needed, we approved that budget with no further discussion. This was a unanimous vote and based on our trust in our principals. Upon asking this, it seems as though this was viewed as a lack of trust. And I wasn't in the room that night, so I did not realize that the impact this question had. And honestly, I was taken aback because in my professional career, asking anyone if we could provide additional services with over close to $1 million would be viewed as positive. We know that Bangor has always done an excellent job with a tight budget, but this time we had more than we needed. And our ask to everyone was to please go and check and look to make sure that we hadn't undermined anyone or underthought anything. That was never meant to be any kind of a statement on anyone's job or abilities. Once you came back and provided us with numbers that you were confident in, we voted unanimously to support that. And if we didn't support the trust we have in our administration, we would have had more questions. And I just wanted to make sure that that was a clear message. And so I know sometimes I can be a little thick, not a surprise, I'm a little spectrum-y. So I can sometimes ask questions that can be harmful or direct and inappropriate, but they're never meant to be hurtful. They're always from a place of business mindset because I have an MBA, so that's how I operate. So I just wanted to make that statement and just say that, our diligence was in no way a representation of a lack of anything other than thoroughness and a desire to make sure we could give you everybody what they needed while having sort of a surplus. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments? Yes, Member Sprague.
Thank you. The school count report kind of slipped by me. I wanted to mention this before, so I'll mention it now that I just wanted to note the positive growth in the number of students enrolled in Bangor schools. I think it's up by about 2%. And a lot of that growth is at the younger age groups. The pre-K really jumped. I think that's probably a result of going to all day at some of the schools. And it looks like, at least by my count, from pre-K to grade 3, 4 of the 5 years are actually up over a year ago, April 2022. So kudos to everybody. I think it's a good affirmation for the schools that the numbers are up. It's not the only number that matters, but it's a good trajectory. Thanks.
Member Mundell.
Yeah, I have a few things. First, I'd like to follow on with Member Luciano's comments. I understood that there was some hurt feelings from our comments at a couple meetings ago, and I just want to reiterate that we want to make sure you all are getting everything you need, and we wanted to make sure that nobody was holding back. So we trust the way that you all bring the budget to us, but we just thought, here we have this windfall, let's make the best use of it. So I just wanted to say that. I had a couple questions too about the school count. It looked like our tuition students have gone down significantly in just a year from 111 to 90. And I was wondering if we knew why that was.
I think that, you bring up a good point, as did Member Sprague. We did go up from 3,457 to 3,526 overall. The tuition did go down slightly. I don't know why. I can dig into that a little bit further for you, but that is something that stuck out to me too. So I'll check into that and get back with you.
Okay, thank you. I'd appreciate that. And then it looked like we hired a whole bunch of new special ed teachers. So I was just wondering where we stand as far as, are we fully staffed at this point now with special ed?
I didn't hire any. Those were teachers.
Those were that have been, okay, okay, gotcha. And then the administration at the high school, I noticed Tim Reed is being put back in the high school. Can you tell us what's happening with the leadership there?
Sure. Briefly, I can, without getting too far into it, I can talk to you individually as well, but he was in a interim position where he was at James F. Dowdy. And then the way things turned out, he's going to go back to that school, and we posted James F. Dowdy, and I can give you more detail one-on-one into the specifics. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Other comments? No questions? And I did want to also say that I have met several of the families, the new refugee families that have arrived to the area. I oftentimes work as a translator, helping to translate for many of them in terms of, community outreach and so forth. And so they've been extremely appreciative of everyone's, embrace of them and warm welcome. They're really grateful to all the teachers and administrators and principals who've really welcomed them and helped their children as well. So I did want to relay that message. And we've had many families as well reach out and want to meet with them and so forth. And so they have felt extremely welcomed and loving Bangor already. So we want to keep them here and keep them happy. So thank you all. And with that, we move on to representatives' reports. Do we have any?
Oh.
Member Luciano?
I'll give an unofficial UTC update.
Okay.
They had their open house last night, and I believe currently their enrollment for next year is it around 900? Is that what they have estimated currently?
Yeah, they have more. Well, I think they have more people applying than they
Yes,
have room for.
that is what I
They
hear as
can
well.
take 800.
Yeah, but the number last night, there were tons of people there. It was great. They were giving out focaccia. It was lovely. It was packed. So
Wonderful.
it's great to see.
Excellent. And I know the DEIB Advisory Committee meets tomorrow. So Member Surratt and I will attend that. Anything else? No? Okay. Student committee member updates. Member Sada, do you have anything for us?
Yes. So first of all, over April vacation, there were two major school trips that happened. There was the Humanities Academy students who traveled for the first time internationally. I was on that trip and it was excellent. There is a lot to unpack with it, and we learned so much, and the local guides we had were brilliant. It was really, really good. And I believe that they will give a presentation sometime to school committee so that they can update you on that. And in addition, the Human Rights Club at the high school traveled to Washington, D.C. in partnership with RFK Human Rights, and students were taken around the Capitol and they got to meet with different administrations. I know that they went to NOAA, for example. They also went to see Les Miserables at a theater. They just had a lot of exposure to different things, and I know a lot of students who really enjoyed that. And these trips wouldn't have happened without a very supportive community. I know that a lot of fundraising had to happen in the past few months, but both trips were able to pay for and experience all that they could. And it was a really enriching opportunity for students, and we hope more of this will continue in the future. Looking ahead, students are taking a lot of exams in the next month. AP exams are going to begin next week, as well as NOEA testing, which are standardized tests for sophomores. And for the first time, the language department is offering a biliteracy test so that students at a certain language learning level or who speak a language other than English at home can get a biliteracy seal on their diploma if they pass the test, and that will take place sometime in mid-May. The theater is having their spring play again at the end of the week, Friday and Saturday. So if you want to attend, you definitely should go. And there will be a choral showcase on May 2nd. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
welcome back. Okay, and next we have information items, several important dates. Wednesday, May 10th, 2023, regular meeting, 7 p.m. council chambers. Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023, we have our school committee members retreat, 8:30 to 12:30 at Camp Jordan. Wednesday, May 24th, 2023, regular meeting, 7 p.m. council chambers. Wednesday, June 14th, 2023, regular meeting, 7 p.m. council chambers. And Wednesday, June 28th, 2023, regular meeting, 7 p.m. council chambers. And final call for questions or comments from the committee. Member Mundell.
Yeah, I want to commend the high school for the two trips that Member Sada talked about. I followed the humanities trip on social media and was just blown away by the pictures and all the experiences that they had. It sounds like it was really fantastic experience for everyone. And I'm just glad to see that kids are traveling with school. I think that's just such an important opportunity. And so I thank the high school for the support for that. And also for the human rights trip. That sounded awesome also. And I also I was hoping to do this when the math team was here, but I wanted to thank Mr. Stedman and Mr. Robbins for all their support for the math team. I know for my son, they've both been incredible mentors over the past 4 years. And for kids who aren't really sporty, like my kid, the math team is a way to, rile up that competitive spirit, but in a way that they can feel successful and have fun. And it's Mr. Stedman and Mr. Robbins really implemented the program in such a way that it was just super, super fun for everybody. So I'm very grateful for that. So.
Thank you, Member Jandro.
This is just congratulations to all of the students who are in AP courses and who have made it that far and who are getting ready to take their AP exams. I remember those days, even though they were over 20 years ago. I know that they can be slightly overwhelming and stressful, but it's well worth the effort. So good luck on those exams. We know you'll do great. And that's just something I wanted to add in there.
Thank you. And we have requested for a nice presentation of the trip and some pictures. And I think it's really important to hear about the impact that it's had on our students. And so I'm very grateful to the high school as well. And adjournment, motion, please.
Second.
All in favor?
Passes 6-0. Thank you.
This is super.